Good evening, Kutztown. I'm Diana Minogue. Coming up in tonight's newscast, a rape was reported and a Miller Keystone blood drive took place last Wednesday.
And I'm Jeff DePalma with an update on wrestling and a look into men's and women's basketball. We also have Brianna Swan with your Kutztown weather forecast. Newsbreak begins now.
Late last night, a rape incident was reported by the campus police to have occurred last weekend at Beck Hall. The victim knew the suspected perpetrator, and investigations by KU campus security are ongoing. Students are reminded to take precautions against any person that places them in an uncomfortable situation, and to educate themselves of campus resources such as the Counseling Center, Heart at KU, and other student and university-run groups that offer support and direction in those circumstances. Kutztown alum Linda Clyatt-Wayman gave a lecture yesterday at 6 p.m. in the auditorium of the Sub on her experiences after leaving her job as assistant superintendent of the North Philadelphia school system to become principal of Strawberry Mansion High School, and how she made it a safe environment for learning. Clyatt-Wayman is now nationally acclaimed for her work in the city's toughest schools and has been featured on both Nightline and News Tonight on ABC. Kutztown's English department hosts Uwari Osayande, a professor from Rutgers University in New Jersey. Osayande is a poet, scholar, and activist who founded Drum Communications, as well as the People Organized Working to Eradicate Racism, or the POWER organization. He has also written the book, Who's America?, along with various works of poetry. Invited to KU by the English department's Dr. Elijah Block, Osayande will be presenting Being Black in the 21st Century at 2 p.m. in the Academic Forum, with an open question and answer session to follow. That evening, he will return at 6 p.m. for a meet and greet, as well as a poetry slam at 7 p.m. in the Academic Forum. Hey, Jeff, have you ever been to a poetry slam before?
Actually, no, I haven't, but this really just seems like a golden opportunity for me to go check it out.
It definitely does. We'll be right back after these announcements.
Mic check. Airing Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and Fridays at 1 p.m.
Be sure to tune in Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. to catch co-hosts Devin Raventoss and Eddie Rishit as they travel around the Berks County and Lehigh Valley area, exploring some great places to visit. Camera One re-airs Wednesdays at 7:30 and Fridays at 12:30. Don't miss it!
You know, we're actually already a third of the way through the semester, but that seems impossible with all the snow that we've had.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if it's even possible that we could get any more.
I really doubt it, but let's see what Brianna has to say about our weather.
Thank you, guys. So I'm pretty sure this morning you guys woke up to step out for class. You were not expecting to see more snow. I know I wasn't. So today we had a temperature of 18, but later on tonight we'll have another temperature of 16 with cloudness. Tomorrow we'll have a high of 25 and a low of 3. Later on the week we will have a high of 25 and a low of 3 on Wednesday, but on Thursday we are going to have more snow. Can you believe it? I'm tired of snow. With a high of 34 and a low of 21. Friday will be another cloudy day with a high of 37. Saturday we'll finally get some sunshine up in this campus. We will have a high of 27 and a low of 12. And on Sunday we'll be in the high 28 range and a low of 9. So this is your weather. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Brianna. The Miller Keystone Blood Center visited Kutztown last Wednesday at the multipurpose room in the Sub. Miller Keystone is an independent, nonprofit organization that serves as the sole blood provider to 24 hospitals in Berks, Bucks, Lehigh, and 7 other counties. On Thursday, March 13th, the Kutztown University Orchestra will be joined by selected visiting musicians from other universities, as well as various performers from around the Lehigh Valley, in a performance that will highlight 2 of Kutztown's most accomplished musicians. Senior vocal major Mary McCormick, who sang with the Berks Opera and won first place in the 2012 Lehigh Valley NATS competition, will perform 2 arias by Mozart. And Julia Costa Curta, whose skill on the violin has been recognized in master classes and in her achieving honorable mention for 2 years in Allentown's Voorhees competition, will perform a violin concerto by Mendelssohn. The performance is free to both KU students and the general public. Stop by to support and appreciate the musical talent here at Kutztown University. Jeff, we just have so many talented people here at Kutztown, especially in music.
Indeed we do. You know what? Speaking of talented students, coming up next in sports, I have your up-to-date scores for men's and women's basketball, plus men's wrestling. We also will take a look at the NCAA Award of Excellence.
I'm Adam, and I have your 3-minute drill on BTL.
Hey, I'm Kara, and I'll be taking you around campus for student interviews on Outside the Lines.
I'm Alyssa, and I'll be rounding up the latest sporting events on Weekend Update.
Hi, my name is Dylan, and I have your top play of the week on BTL.
Hi, I'm Jared,
And I'm Zoe.
and we're your hosts for Halftime.
Hey, I'm Haley,
And I'm Steve.
and we're the hosts of Between the Lines.
Tune in Wednesdays and Thursdays at 7.
And Fridays at noon for all the latest breaking KU sports updates.
And remember, being outside the lines only gets you the scores.
But here, Between the Lines, we get you in the locker room.
Hey there, everybody. It's that time once again. Time to take a look back on the weekend that was in Kutztown sports. And to kick things off, today we're going to take a look at the Kutztown wrestling team pulling out the win on senior night against Shippensburg. Shippensburg took the early lead, gaining 6 points with a pin at 125 and another 6 due to KU's forfeit at 133. However, with a few crucial wins by Mitch Folker, Jackson Stable, Matt Martocchio, and Bo Candelaria, Kutztown found itself with the lead at 15-12. Brandon Clark and Zayad Haddad would seal the deal for Kutztown as they picked up wins in the final 2 matches to give the Golden Bears the win 30-15. Now we're going to head on over to the men's basketball team as they fall to Millersville in a close one, 94-89, failing to clinch one of the final 2 playoff spots. 9 minutes into the game and down by 3, Kutztown went on a 15-4 run to build a 6-point lead. Millersville responded with 3 straight bombs from beyond the arc to retake the lead. Millersville would hold a 4-point advantage heading into halftime, breaking with the break, leading with 38-34. Millersville would go on a 14-5 run in the second half, but Kutztown wouldn't take the defeat lying down. Austin Beitelman and Tracy Peel would score Kutztown's next 19 points to bring the Golden Bears back into the game. But Millersville would drain 2 free throws to close out the 94-89 victory. Kutztown will return to action next Wednesday, February 19th against Lock Haven University to try to clinch a playoff spot. Moving over to the women's basketball team as they took on Millersville in the annual Play for K game, Natalia Lee, Alyssa Bonenberger, and Adria Campbell put on a show as they scored a combined 54 points and 27 rebounds to lead the Golden Bears to a 77-67 victory. Lee led the trio by scoring 19 points while shooting 50% from the field and hauling in 7 rebounds of her own. Campbell pulled off the double-double as she recorded 18 points and 10 boards. Then Bonenberger rounded out the group, earning her 5th double-double of the season with 17 points and 10 rebounds. The Golden Bears now control their own destiny as they face a win-in-their-in scenario as they take on Lock Haven to clinch the final playoff spot and earn Coach Janet Malou her 300th career win. As we run out of time, we're going to look as the Kutztown University's athletic department won the NCAA Award of Excellence for its annual Community Day game hosted during the football season. The theme and purpose of Community Day was to build involvement and integration of the university into the Kutztown community, as well as instill a sense of tradition, connection, and pride. Kutztown invited the Northeast Berks Chamber of Commerce nonprofit organizations, various campus organizations, and the Kutztown Community Partnership to be involved. It had a total of 7 organizations and celebrated its purpose by recognizing 2 alumni who were heavily involved with the Travis Manion Foundation, an organization dedicated to supporting families of fallen soldiers. But you know what, as much as I would like to continue talking about the event, it seems like we've run out of time. So if you want to read more on the Kutztown Award or anything else involving Kutztown athletics, then head on over to kubears.com.
That's all we have for you tonight, Kutztown. We'll see you again on Thursday. Be sure to like our Facebook page and follow our Twitter to keep updated with the coming news from Kutztown University.
For Diana, Brianna, and the rest of the crew,
Good night.